place on earth comes close to the fun. See the point, move you. Get to the point, get to the point. See the point, move you. Get to the point.
What's going on, YouTube? It's Avery Heaney TV. Today we are at day 2 of Kings Island. So this time the weather is raining. So if I had to predict, there could be a likely chance the park may close early today, but I'm not entirely sure. But I was told from employees from my yesterday's visit that they would keep the rides open unless if it starts to like have really bad winds and thunderstorms, obviously. But man, those drivers are absolutely crazy right now. They're just cutting in front of us like that. Welcome to Ohio. But it's not as bad as like New York or New Jersey folks. Man, Matt, the park looks so packed, doesn't it?
Sure
We're
does.
probably only gonna get on like 5 rides today.
Maybe.
So far, we did 2 rides on Diamondback. How was your ride?
It was great. Like the rain was like kind of painful to my face.
Yeah, it was pretty painful in the rain, but now we're finally going to be doing Woodstock Express. Now, I remember riding Woodstock Express at Carowinds, and from what I remember, when I was in the back, I got ejected out of my seat, and it was this good. It was better than Hurler. All right, so we just got off Woodstock Express. How was your ride, Matt?
It didn't quite appeal to me. Like I was in the very back row, and I just didn't.
Oh, well, it turns out that we were about to do Flying Ace, but the ride is closed.
What a bummer. We could do Mystic Timbers.
Oh yeah, we'll do Mystic Timbers. But this ride, back when it was Paramount Kings Island, used to be Runaway Reptar. All right, we're about to do Mystic Timbers. I can't wait once again. Hello, so we have a Kings Island employee that follows my YouTube channel. Her name is Bella. So what's your favorite ride at Kings Island?
Mystic Timbers.
Mystic Timbers. It's so good.
It is so good.
It's so violent that I now have it like against Boulder Dash now at Lake Compounds.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is incredible.
Yeah.
I'm having a great time here. I came all the way from Albany, New York.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What have you been on today?
What?
What have you been on today so far?
So far, Diamondback and Woodstock Express, and now this.
Oh, that's awesome.
All right, we just did 2 rides on Mystic Timbers, and for the first time, I finally did front row on Mystic Timbers. How was your ride, Matt?
Mystic Timbers was great. Like I just liked how like fast paced it can be.
Yeah, and also, it was so cool that I met an employee at Kings Island that watches my YouTube channel for about a couple of years. I was actually not expecting that at Kings Island at all. I always get fans at like my home parks, but like, and Great Adventure, but like, but Kings Island? That's cool. All right, the next attraction is the Beast, the world's longest wooden coaster. All right, I just got off Beast, and Beast, this time in the front, good, but I feel like the downside with Beast is I feel like they don't really need to put so much magnetic brakes on the laterals, because I feel like that kind of just makes the ride a little more forceless. But I remember riding in the second to last seat on the Beast yesterday, and that was a lot better. Now we are in line for Shake, Rattle, and Roll. This is gonna be my first time ever riding this kind of flat ride. Are you excited, Matt?
I am.
I'm pretty excited for those flats. All right, we're about to do Kings Island's Windseeker, 302 feet high. Hey Matt, how was Windseeker?
Windseeker was really cool. I love the view of the whole park.
Now, I liked Windseeker, but what I find it really odd was they played Harry Potter music on that. Like, I mean, if it's at Universal, that'd be one thing, but Harry Potter does not belong in Cedar Fair. Ah, at last. One of my all-time favorite effects on any coaster, and it's really cool for the theming for Flight of Fear, the mist. All right, we're about to do Flight of Fear, first time. Oh look, a UFO. Are there actually aliens here, Matt?
Maybe. Who knows?
Well, we're going in the UFO. We're aliens, I guess.
All clear. Bye.
I must say, this launch actually looks pretty violent for premiere rides. I can't wait to ride Flight of Fear. How about you, Matt?
I'm really excited for this. It seems like it's gonna be amazing.
That's awesome, man. I love the theming in the station. It's so cool. What I like about the station too is that it shows a lot of the glass stuffs when you see from aliens and movies and stuff. I believe this was actually based on a Paramount Pictures film back when it was a Paramount's Kings Island. So that opened in 1996, the year my brother was born. Well, here we go. Next scene. Oh my God, Orion's line looks so packed, doesn't it? Wow. It looks like I'll be waiting 2 hours for this. All right, so I just got off Flight of Fear, and we were in the last seat on Flight of Fear. My friend Nick really wanted me to sit in the second to last seat, but it was assigned. But we got the last seat, and Flight of Fear for me, the theming's really good, and the launch is very intense, but the ride itself, pretty rough if you ask me. It like hurt my sides and my ribs a little bit, and like, I just didn't really enjoy it very much. All right, we just got off Orion, and Matt, how was Orion this time?
Orion was fantastic.
Fantastic.
The back was so amazing.
We just did the backseat for our first time, and I probably will say the back is best on Orion. Oh my God, those ejector moments are like relentless on that thing. All right, we are about to do Racer. Now, yesterday when we were at Racer, this was a massive line for Racer, but seeing it's raining today, we sure lucked out for going to the park, and now we're gonna ride Racer. But it turns out that only the blue Racer side is working and not the red, according to what I've seen. All right, we just got off Racer for our first time. Unfortunately, today they're not dueling because the red train's having problems, but oh my God, Racer really shocked me. On literally every hill that's meant for airtime, I got ejected out of my seat. This actually might be better than Comet at Great Escape. The only downside I have for Racer though, towards the end, the restraint actually slammed me down towards the end, just like Comet does at Great Escape, but that's really common with those PTC restraints, but nonetheless, it was fantastic. How was your ride, Matt?
I really enjoyed Racer. I love the airtime on it. It's so amazing.
Yeah, like, I was shocked. It kind of reminded me of Phoenix a little way. Well, everybody, it's time to go on an adventure now. Well, I'm very excited to ride Adventure Express. This is another mine ride I haven't ridden on yet, and I believe it's aerodynamics. Right, Matt? Is it aerodynamics?
Yeah, I think it is aerodynamics.
I think so, too. All right, I just got off Delirium, and it's a Huss Frisbee, so how was your ride, Matt?
It could have been better.
Yeah.
It was still fun. But
The hang time is pretty decent, but it does not compare to a Zamper or Giant Discovery, in my opinion. But it was still pretty fun. All right, we're finally get to ride Drop Tower Scream Zone. This was formerly known as Drop Zone. So I'm really looking forward to try out this. I love drop towers. So far, my favorite drop tower would have to be Stratosphere or Knoebels for how intense it is and how sudden the ejector was when I just like got ejected out of my seat on that. So as we were aboard to ride Drop Tower, it closed on us, so now we're gonna do Banshee. And there is no wait for Banshee at all. And I'm gonna try to do front row as the advantage. Now what's really cool about the queue is the former Son of Beast, and that's where Son of Beast was. Hello there, Matt. Hello. So I see you got orange chicken, lo mein, an egg roll, and some fried rice. Now, Six Flags used to have Panda Express, and believe it or not, I've never had a Panda Express before. So how is it for you?
It's really tasty. Like
really nice. Tastes good. Like the orange chicken, it's great. Honestly, I wish I had soy sauce, but it's cool.
Gotcha. Today, I have lo mein, beef and broccoli, and an egg roll. Shall we do a food review for my first time at Kings Island? Well, let's do it. All right, well, let's give Panda Express a whirl. I hear it's like hit or miss, so let's try the lo mein first. Now, I'm a big fan of lo mein. Honestly, lo mein's not bad for Panda Express. Now let's try the beef and broccoli. Wow, I'm quite surprised at Panda Express. Beef and broccoli is pretty good, and so is the lo mein. The last thing I gotta try for the food review is the egg roll. Okay, the egg roll for me, okay, not the best egg roll I've had. I've had way better egg rolls. To me, it kind of reminds me of the frozen egg rolls you would get at a supermarket. So, out of the 0 to 5 rating scale for Panda Express, I'm going to give this a solid 4 out of 5. I was quite surprised with Panda Express, and Cedar Fair actually does quite a good job making their food. Take that, Six Flags. So, I'm with Radzad today. How you doing?
What's up?
So, what brings you at Kings Island on this trip?
We're going to Hollywood Nights, so we figured we'd stop there on the way.
I was supposed to go to Hollywood Nights, but instead it was just so much money and like too far out for our trip. So
Yeah,
we're
it's pretty
going
expensive.
we're going to Cedar Point, and we're also going to be going to Kennywood on the way back. So I
That's
finally
good
get
stuff,
to ride Phantom's Revenge, and that's going to be really cool. So what's your favorite ride at Kings Island right now?
Oh, so far all right.
Orion's great, but Mystic Timbers, holy crap, dude! I
Timbers
just
good.
got off Mystic Timbers like a few of my rides, and like it's this good. I think I have it ahead of Boulder Dash. I was quite
I have it too.
surprised.
I have it
It was
as
so good.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it looks like we have a little friend right here. It's the Canadian Goose. The Canadian Goose just decided to come to Kings Island. I wonder if he's going to ride Orion or something. Maybe he wanted to come to Kings Island because he knew Orion was there. I hope you have a great day at the park. Goose, ride on. All right, so we attempted to ride Drop Tower once again, and for the second time in a row, we had to be kicked off because of minor technical difficulties. But what do you expect? It's Intamin. Intamin is a very good coaster manufacturer and ride manufacturer, but the downside with Intamin is the reliability issues. They are prone to many mechanical issues. All right, another ride on Diamondback. I'm very excited. You ready for Diamondback now? Oh yeah, I can't wait for Diamondback again in the back seat. We just got off the Sliveling Snake. How was the ride, Matt?
It was so amazing. I had so much airtime. It was so great.
Oh yeah, Diamondback in the back. That's incredible. I think Diamondback is more of a backseat kind of ride than a front row ride. Though the front's pretty good too, but I just prefer the back in my opinion because I got wicked amounts of floater airtime, and the floater airtime, in my opinion, is quite violent on Diamondback. All right, we're heading back on Mystic Timbers now. Thank you very much. All right, everybody, we just went back to Orion. We did 2 rides, one in the front, one in the back. How was your ride, man?
It is so amazing. Like, I almost never have a bad ride on there. Like, I love the speed hill and that off-axis airtime though over there. It's so good.
I was so shocked for our last front row ride. Like, in my opinion, it was better than last front row ride because this front row ride we had, it was hauling like crazy, ejected on literally every hill. Wow. I think I might actually have Orion over Mystic Timbers. This is really good. Now we're gonna do another ride on Flight of Fear. Now, our first ride, I was not a fan of Flight of Fear. It was pretty rough, but now we're gonna do it again. Maybe a different scene, maybe I'll like it more. Hey, Matt, you think we're gonna see any aliens this time? It's a UFO overall.
Yeah.
You guys want to count down?
Blast off! We're gonna do another ride on Flight of Fear. We're gonna be in front row this time, so hopefully it'll be a lot smoother than my first ride in the very back. That was a little brutal, if you ask me. All right, we just did a front row ride on Flight of Fear. Matt, how was the ride on Flight of Fear this time?
Flight of Fear is actually better than my previous ride. It's so great.
Yeah, the back seat was rough, but the front row was a lot better. So we did the front row, and yes, it's still a little rough. It hurt my legs a little bit, but definitely better than the back. Maybe if we ride Flight of Fear again, I'll make the request for my friend Nick that wants me to sit in second to last seat. So maybe we'll do Flight of Fear at some point again. So I can give it another whirl too. The indoor, I just love how it's indoor because like you get like the alien themes and like space theme, the UFO, and they have an old TV too as the line cue, so that's really cool. Now we're back riding Orion once again. Matt, what seat you think you want to do this time?
Doesn't matter.
I say maybe we'll do another front row ride maybe? Maybe we'll do front or back, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Or maybe we'll do second seat, who knows?
Yeah, like if there's like no one waiting for a certain row, we can go to that row.
Yeah, let's do that. Front row once again, you ready, Matt?
Yeah.
Let's do this! Now, I'm really unaware about Whitewater Canyon. I'm not sure if it's closed for good or it's just closed for the 2 days I was here. But that would have been pretty cool if we tried it. Some other enthusiasts out there would probably be more of an expert than I would when it comes to Kings Island. After our front row ride on Flight of Fear, we did another ride on Orion in the front row. It was so good. How was your ride?
Orion was amazing. Like, I can never have a bad ride on it. It's cool.
Yeah. Now we're back on Mystic Timbers, and I'm thinking we should try front row or something this time. What do you think?
It doesn't matter which row we get. I don't care, honestly.
All right. I want to do back on Beast, though, because I remember the second to last seat I had yesterday was a lot better than our front row ride. So I definitely want to do the back seat on Beast. Hey there! I just met an enthusiast. His name is Nick. So
up?
he lives about 45 minutes from Kings Island, and we just went on Mystic Timbers just now. We were in the
It was amazing.
so good.
Amazing
I was in the second row, and he was in front row, and
Yeah.
oh my god,
The
that was
airtime, so much ejector.
It's so violent. Like
Yeah.
I haven't had a Boulder Dash. I think it's so good.
Yeah,
Like I was so surprised with it. Orion was really good too, and
it's an amazing ride.
I'm glad we got to Met.
Yeah,
That's so cool, man.
yeah.
All right, so now we just did another ride on the Beast. We were in the last seat this time. How was the ride?
It's really amazing. I feel like it's so like intense. Like it's 40.
The
it's
laterals
42 years
are
old.
really good on this ride, especially in the last portion of the ride where you go into the last tunnel. No, the second to last
You're
tunnel,
gonna-
that's like insane.
Look at her.
All right, we now have an hour before closing, and let's ride Diamondback. You ready?
Yeah.
Hell yeah! Oh my god, finally I did not get breaking down on the drop tower. Matt, how is drop tower?
It slapped.
It was so good, I find it better than Zumanjaro. What did you think?
It hits different in the rain.
It's so good. Now we get to ride the Bat, and this is my second time ever riding the Bat, and I want to try to get like a backseat ride on it.
You want to do backseat?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so we ended up riding the bat before we decided to go on Orion for the last night. So how was the ride, Matt, this time? We were in towards the back this time.
It was really cool. Like,
How was your ride, Nick?
Amazing.
And how was your ride, Chase?
It's really amazing. I love
Awesome.
that.
Underrated for an arrow.
So I noticed those stars right there. This must be from Top Gun or something.
Danger zone.
Riding to the danger zone. Taking riding to the danger zone. Orion for our last ride. Let's go! Ah, the Eiffel Tower. That's so cool about Kings Island. Nick, how was Orion, by the way?
Orion is awesome. Always a hitter.
Always a hitter. We just got off Orion. We were in the very back seat for our last ride. And how was your ride, Matt?
Orion was great. The airtime, I always have airtime, like Diamondback.
Huh?
I always have airtime, like Diamondback.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Diamondback's floater is so violent compared to any other B&M Hyper I've ridden. Intimidator is good at Carowinds, but like...
Okay, I will say Intimidator is a bit smoother than Diamondback, though.
Probably is.
And it's a bit tamer, I'd say. But I don't know. It's hard to say. I probably prefer Diamondback, though.
Yeah, I agree with Diamondback as well, but here's the thing. People give Intimidator so much hate because...
Intimidator.
Yeah, Intimidator, because people call in the community Intimidator because the trims are so noticeable.
Yeah.
Yes, they are noticeable, but I don't know why they complain they don't get airtime. What are you guys talking about?
Right.
I got airtime on Intimidator all of my rides when I was at Carowinds, and I'm like, guys, really? Like, what are you guys talking about? I got so much airtime.
Yeah.
You've been to Carowinds, right?
I've been to Carowinds. It's a great park.
And what's your favorite ride there, Fury?
Fury.
Oh,
But
Fury's great.
I would say Copperhead is my second favorite, though.
Same for me too. Copperhead is so good.
So good. Not as
the ejector moments are so violent. For
I
a
got
Mac
so much
ride.
ejector, it was insane. Also, you know how Mystic has the shed at the end?
Yeah,
Copperhead fixed that by putting the barn at the beginning of the ride.
I know. That's so cool, right?
Yeah, I like that.
I don't know what store I'm at exactly, but I just saw some Mystic Timbers merchandise. This is so cool. Look at this. They got shot glasses. They got a snow globe. They got mugs. Well, I don't know. Oh, yeah, that's a shot glass right over there. That's really cool. Mystic Timbers. Definitely worth it getting like a merch or something like that. I don't know. I'm going to see what fits my boat. I already got an Orion shirt yesterday, so I wonder what I'll buy. Who knows? Well, of course we have Charlie Brown merch because the Peanuts is the mascots of Cedar Fair Parks. Haha, that's so funny. Good grief. Alright, I found a Kings Island t-shirt that I'm gonna buy. This shows the top tier coasters they have here. Mystic Timbers, Banshee, the Beast, Diamondback, and Orion. That's perfect. I absolutely love the logo for Kings Island right in front of the fountain and the Eiffel Tower. Alright everybody, I am now leaving Kings Island and I'm waiting for Matt because he's already at the car, starting up the car. He's in the parking lot already, but I just got another t-shirt from Kings Island. I got an Orion t-shirt and now I have a Kings Island t-shirt where it shows Banshee, Mystic Timbers, Orion, and Diamondback. So cool.